If you've ever filmed a video and realized afterwards that it's sideways or simply not quite framed how you wanted, don't worry. In this tutorial, I'll walk you step by step through how to easily rotate a video in CapCut. By the end, you'll know exactly how to straighten out any clip, so your content always looks professional and polished. Let's get started. First things first, head over to CapCut. Make sure you've got your video file ready. Once you open CapCut, you'll want to bring your video sample into the editor. Simply click on Import and select your file. Wait for your video to load. This may take a few seconds depending on your file size, so don't worry if you see a little loading wheel spinning. Now that your video is in CapCut, it's time to make those adjustments. Direct your attention to the upper right corner of the screen. You'll see several menu options, but for what we want to do, click on the one labeled Basic. It might not stand out at first since there are plenty of tools in CapCut, but Basic is where some of the most essential editing controls are housed. Once you're in the Basic panel, scroll down. You might notice options like brightness, contrast, and saturation. These affect how your video looks in terms of color and light. But for this tutorial, we're interested in finding the rotate feature. You may need to scroll a bit past the obvious choices, so take your time scanning through the options. It's quite common for people to overlook rotate on their first try, especially because CapCut offers so many tweaks and sliders. Once you spot the rotate control, you're ready for the main event. Here is where you actually rotate your video. You'll have two ways to do this, which gives you a bit of flexibility depending on what's easiest for you. The first method is to click and drag the rotate slider to the left or right. Watch your video preview window as you do this. You'll see your video turning, just like tilting a picture frame. If you want a visual example, imagine hanging a painting on a wall. Sometimes you need to tilt it a few degrees so it looks just right. Alternatively, if you need a very specific angle, maybe 90 degrees to flip a vertical video into landscape, you can simply type the exact angle you want into the text box next to the rotate slider. This is perfect for when you know precisely how much adjustment is required, or if you want to repeat the same rotation across multiple clips for consistency. Keep in mind, getting the right rotation might take a few moments of trial and error. Don't worry if the first adjustment isn't perfect. You can always drag the slider back or change the number in the text box until your video is perfectly aligned. Take a moment to play back your video and check the result. Remember, it's all about making your footage look its best, and CapCut gives you total control. And that's it. You've just rotated your video in CapCut. Quick and simple. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. If you have any questions or maybe you got stuck on a particular step, just drop a comment below and I'll be happy to help you out. And for more easy tutorials on CapCut and other editing tricks, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching and happy editing!